Gogo nabomkhulu makhosi amahle. My name is Gogo Mpokamudi Manzini Sengwayo. Ngamalala msholozi makebakangwani mkhize khabazela buya benyathi gatsheni manzeni sengwayo nyamakayishi nyamapepezeli khumalo ncumalo ncamalala. I want to talk about your life experiences, zokuthwasa, life experiences, how you grew up, your childhood memories, everything else, every pain that you went through, every challenges, every struggles that you went through. I know that mina ukukhuleni kwami, I will not talk about much about myself, but ukukhula kwami, I had many challenges as a child, as a teenager, and as an adult. Ingakazi ukuthi nginamadlozi. Like I didn't know there was signs different. My life was completely different. I was living a different life. I could not associate with a lot of people. I didn't have a lot of friends. I was always staying at home. So I had so many challenges from the primary level, eskoleni, and from until ngicede isikole euniversity ngisebenza. There were challenges that I was faced with. And I realized that ancestors were taking me through all these challenges. And they are also teaching me that what you went through, what you've been through, it is life's lessons so that I can share with other people, teach other people, tell other people my story so that they can realize that ukuba ingane yedlozi, becoming the child of the gods, you will be faced with many challenges. So many people will hate you, will ridicule you, will try to choose your life, dictate for you, not knowing that you are meant to live a different, separate, and private life. You are meant to ukuthi ungabi nabangani abaningi. Because a lot of times other people don't realize that what they've been through, whether through relationships, ukulahlekelwa umsebenzi, ukuhlupheka, ukuhlushwa ngabantu kanti labantu laba bayathakatha. Please don't misunderstand me. Ukuhlupheka, I mean uhlushwa ngabantu, being bothered by people, being hated, being ridiculed, being criticized, being ill-treated by abantu, either where you were schooling, where you work, or anywhere else. Sometimes ancestors makes your life so different that they make you realize that, look, your life is different. They make you separate yourself from a lot of people, from the world, so that you live a different life, and realize later that it was meant so that uphile ngaleyo ndlela. Because bona, they were trying to mold a life ebayifunayo for wena. They were trying to create a life ebayifunayo for wena. Everything else that you go through, that you've been through, that you went through as a child, as a teenager, as an adult, ancestors were teaching, were guiding, were leading you to live that kind of life. How you fighting your battles, defending yourself, being a stronger person, motivating yourself, being all alone a lot of times, not being joyful to be around a lot of people. Because I remember when I was a child, I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't want to have friends. And a lot of people always tell me, hey, but when you always stay at home, you don't want to hang out, you don't want to come with us, you don't want to visit with us. I didn't even like to visit. I didn't want to talk to a lot of people. The ancestors were already deciding, dictating for me. So if you see yourself in you don't like people's company, you don't like to go around, you don't like to talk to a lot of people, it's not your wish or your will. Your ancestors and God have decided the journey for you, because the day you were born, they had already decided ukuthi impilo enjani uzoyiphila wena. So by not knowing ukuthi what is happening with your life, it is them, because they knew wena ungakazali ukuthi kuzenzakalani ngempilo yakho. So you can't just want to decide to live impilo emangayithandi. They will make you sick, tired, they will make things not work out for you, because a lot of times when we plan things in our own way, how we want them to work out, things don't work out. But when we pray, siphahla sibuza abogogo nabomkhulu, they lead us to how they want things to work out. Even manje, whatever that your ancestors wish, let's say when abathi ungahambi uye endaweni ethile, bese wena you go, they know that you'll be miserable head and you're gonna come back ungekho right. So a lot of times they don't even tell you the real reason why they are stopping you, preventing you from doing or going or communicating with other people, you'll discover later, you find out later. So I just want to share that, look, your life experiences was never in vain. How you grew up, your pains, your struggles, your challenges, it was not just, it was meant to happen because you had to learn something from it. And some of the incidences were unavoidable. Some of the incidences in your life were unavoidable because of your ancestors wanted you to go through that. And ancestors, a lot of times, they would remind you of your childhood, your teenagehood, but look, this is what you went through. This person did this to you, but we're going to punish them. And ancestors, one thing about them, this, if ukhula wena kanzima kakhulu, uhlupheka, uhlushwa ngabantu, uhlukumezwa ngabantu, they go back to your childhood memories, they go back to your life when usakhula. They will punish each and every single person. Whatever that was taken from you, they will go and take everything else. Bazophuqa wonke umuntu okade kuphuqa izinto, akuthathele izinto, abantu kade behlukumeza, it doesn't matter. People that have hurt you physically or bathathi izinto zakho, they will go and punish. One thing I know, ancestors, they like to punish and they don't forgive. So whatever life experiences that you've been through, it didn't just happen. It happened because you were also learning a lesson. You were being taught a lesson. It was a life lesson. Umkhulu Ntabo Ndabezitha likes to say that at Gogo, whichever experiences that we have been through, it was a life lesson. You had to learn something from it because that incident can never repeat itself. It was meant to be a toughening lesson for you. It was meant ukuthi ikufundise something, ikuvule amehlo. So don't be hard on yourself if you go through challenges, because ancestors, a lot of times, they make things deliberate so that you go through that, so that you learn, so that now mozosiza abantu kusasa umuntu afika kuwena anenkinga efana nele kade wena odlula kuyona, umtshela uthi look, it's normal to have such problems, especially when you have ancestors. It is normal. We have to go through challenges so that you're able to motivate wakhe abanye abantu, because if you haven't gone through challenges, I don't know, ancestors will want to, a lot of times they toughen us, they strengthen us mentally, psychologically. You go through things because they want to teach you that, look, you will be able to come out of that situation. You will be able to come out of it. It doesn't matter what kind of situation you've been through. Believe me, if you haven't been through a difficult situation, you won't know what I'm talking about, but you will know what I'm talking about when you've been through situations as difficult. And when they've removed it, they've moved those situations from you. And they don't just take you through difficult situations before ngikhohlwa. Mina amadlozi athi bogogo manzini sengwayo nyamagayishi nyamapepezeli. But they take you through difficult situations because they want to teach you. They want to fix the situation leyo. Umkhulu Tshepo Maseko, a lot of times she says to me, Gogo, you need to talk about my experiences. So one of the things she said to me was, she said she realized that her intentions for going in the Wenlaga Ayekiyona Epetloeni was to teach those people a lesson, because of Indawo Yakhona, it's a bogus place. They lie, they take people's money. So she was sent there to try and fix the situation, because lo muntu uthathela abantu imali unyanga mbumbulu, unamanga, akanaso isipho sokwelapha abantu izinto azenzayo. So what she does, that person, she takes people's money, but she doesn't help people. So umkhulu Tshepo Maseko was there so that she can be taught a lesson, and she can teach that person a lesson that you can't take people's money and do anything and do nothing about it. And uzenzise ngathi wena uyalapha. So I won't say much, but if we are taken to places, if we are sent to go to places, it doesn't matter where, whether years ago, it was a lesson for you and the people that you interacted with. Every situation in life, man, I take it like that, Duty. It is a situation that is meant to teach you and to teach those people a lesson, to educate them, to educate you. It is like that in life. You learn something, you teach people a lesson. People learn something from you, indirectly or directly. So if when you go to endaweni ephehlweni uyofunda uyosizakala bese wena uthathelwa imali ubuye ugula uthathelwa imali uhlukumezekile, it was a life lesson for you, and it was life lesson for those people that never will they ever enjoy other people's money. They will never take money from other people. That's a life lesson yakamkhulu Tshepo Maseko, because she went there looking for help, but now she has realized that actually she was there to make that person realize that she can't take other people's money anymore.